Let's see. Let's try this. House up here. All right. What's up, guys? Back again. Been quite a while. Had a lot of things going on in my life lately that been damn near unbearable. But I'm still here. I'm not gonna bother getting too into it right now. And it's a lot of personal stuff. Some of you guys watching that actually know me in person already understand what's going on and know the troubles that I've been going through and stuff. So that's good enough. So all right. So here we are. We're gonna tear this thing apart. This thing has actually just been sitting there collecting a whole bunch of dust for quite a while. It needs an awful lot of work, but I got to take a few things from it because those of you that were watching a while back probably saw me while I was building this guy. I haven't gotten around to actually finish it. I mean, as you can see, it actually looks like a truck now. Let's see here. Let me get this camera. You can see it actually looks like a truck now. It's got everything almost in it. The only piece of electronics right now is the servo, which is why we're bringing this guy down. Because as of right now, the transmission is now built. I got a hold of a Vanguard 2900 kV motor, which is actually probably a little too much for this truck, but it'll do. I got this motor on loan from my brother. If you're seeing this, thank you very much, bro. I promise I will not hurt this motor. We got to get an ESC in this pig, which means we got to tear this thing down. So I guess we're going to get going on that. So let's try and move this camera up a little further here. And put it down like that. There we go. That'll work. Some drivers and stuff. Danger zone. Well, I'm not sure if that showed up on my screen, but if you guys happen to see on my screen, judging by the name of that person, you can kind of get a rough idea as to what the hell happened in my life. Alright, so starters, we're just gonna pull that off of there out the way. Now where we gotta go is we gotta actually get in here. That's where the receiver is actually connected. Still currently working for an auto parts store. I think I told you guys it was AutoZone. I don't remember. I don't know, but I'm still working for that place, and yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. But I'm also in the process of starting my own automotive business. That'll be pretty cool too. We'll see what actually happens. We lost that screw somewhere. All right. So right inside there, that's where the receiver is. We gotta actually get all of this stuff out of here. Pull the lid off. All right. There's my receiver. I won't be using this. This will actually be staying with the truck for now. There's actually already one in here. Well, actually, I have one for it. I don't have it in the truck yet. Close that up for now. Well, that is currently free. How do I put that guy's name? Okay, whatever. Moving on without it.
Yo, Eric.
Yeah.
Do you have a loose dollar?
I might.
My dumbass forgot to fucking grab change.
You need laundry?
Oh,
Bus.
for the bus.
Yeah, I probably got something.
What a fucking bozo. Damn, don't forget my ID. My ID.
Okay.
He hurt like hell, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This ESC has a power switch. Just kind of shove that through there. There we go. There's the ESC. Plenty of freaking wire in it, Jesus. There's our quick connect right there. Okay. There we go. Now, let me get this off of here, which is so much harder than it freaking looks. But it does come off. There we go. Okay.
Dada,
Yeah, baby.
what you working on?
Tearing apart my truck.
What, this truck or this truck?
That one.
No, I like this one. I like this one, Daddy. Don't tear it apart. I really like it. I don't want to.
Watch yourself. Watch out.
Or you put its parts in this one.
Mm-hmm.
What? We're replacing the parts? Okay, place the part. Here, let's see. Oh, go right, okay.
Couldn't find my freaking extension anywhere. Alright. So yeah, back to what all I was saying there. I got a little business venture that I'm going on with a couple of friends of mine. We're starting an auto shop. I'm gonna start working on cars and stuff. So the content for my channel is most likely going to change. I won't be doing RC on my channel as often as I guess I once was. I'm doing a lot more automotive than anything. So we'll see what happens when that time comes. But as of right now, I just wanted to get a little something out. Oh, get that out of there. That piece actually stays there. Okay, I get this thing in there. If it even fits in there. I don't really think it's gonna fit in there. There we go. That actually clips in there a heck of a lot better than this one. And it's like damn near the same freaking design, but for whatever reason it fits better, so I'll take it. Okay, so now this will actually be getting mounted right back in here. There's that one. Now, ESC is actually in there. I believe the receiver. Oh yeah, the receiver actually is in there already. However, I kind of need to get this routed all the way down inside there and plugged in. But essentially, something along those lines right there. And then I still have an interior that's got to get painted up along with the body, and that'll be going in here. The kit itself came with an interior, but I decided to actually get rid of that, and I've started making one out of styrene, so we're going to see what happens there. But as of right now, this is where I'm at with this. Still a good bit of ways to go on this. I'm hoping I'll probably have this one running by, I don't know, hopefully I'll have this one running in the next month or so. Possibly, we'll see what's up. I still have to get some batteries for it. I still need to get a charger for those batteries because I don't have that stuff. I'll explain that probably at a later date. But as of right now, this is going to be the new toy. And this guy here, this guy's going to get an overhaul. This thing's going to get a huge overhaul. under there. This particular one has been through hell and back, but it was a lot of fun. I built this one a couple years ago, and fully intend on rebuilding it again and getting it back out there. But I'm gonna completely change everything. I'm taking all of this crap out of here. I'm getting rid of this FPV cam because it was a good idea when I put it in, because one of the trails we were using was really high up on a hill, and there was a big tree right in the way, and the truck had to go like this way around the tree, and from way down here on the ground you can't really see behind that tree, so it made sense to have the FPV cam, but it sucked. It honestly sucked. It worked-ish. It worked-ish. So, all right, but I will still be doing RC and whatnot because it's something fun to do. It's a good hobby and everything. I'll still be doing it here on my channel every now and again. It just won't be as much as it used to be. It's going to be a lot more automotive and everything. I mean, RC for me is it's not just a hobby. It's actually something that kind of really gets my mind off of everything negative in my life and gives me a chance to be creative, which is always a good thing. And on top of it, I've met an awful lot of people in this hobby that are just really, really genuine people. It seems like something as goofy as toy trucks brings a lot of us together. So it was kind of weird. I met a lot of people that as soon as my life collapsed, I met an awful lot of people at a local hobby shop, and you know, they were just kind of giving me words of encouragement and stuff like that. People I'd never even met before, and it was pretty cool. You know, it was pretty cool. So it's just kind of reasons like that as to why I really like this hobby. It's not just the fact that I like building things and like tinkering around. I mean, that's a huge part of it, but the biggest thing is when I see some of the things like on social media and stuff, I see a lot of people that this one guy's a teacher. He's a teacher for, I think it's a junior high school, and he was just recently informed that the school is now going to be bringing in like I guess like a hobby class kind of thing or something. So he coincidentally actually went out and purchased a couple of, I forgot what the heck they were. I think they were like, I think it was like the Everest or something by Red Cat. So something along the lines of this, not really this. This is more like speed and U4 racing and shit, where this one over here was purpose-built rock crawler. That's essentially what the Everest is. So he got like a couple of them, and then somehow managed to get like a heck of a blessing from some of you guys may know, some of you may not. He's called RC Addicts. He actually donated like a dozen of those trucks, bought and paid for, to the school. Got his name right on the hood and everything, donated by RC Addicts. Like, that was just freaking cool, because these things aren't cheap. These things aren't cheap at all. I mean, this particular one right here, this is like a, I don't know, like a $350 kit, something like that. Same thing with this one. This one's like a $350 kit. But then you've got like 75, 85 bucks for the ESC. Got a $100 servo, and oh no, I lied. $75 servo in there. The motor, I'm not sure how much the motor is on account of that. Like I said, that's on loan. Batteries aren't cheap either. The batteries, that's going to be going right here, and you know, that's expensive. You got to buy all the paint. You know, after it's all said and done, I mean, there's a lot of plastic parts on here that you're probably going to change out too. Like these terrible plastic shot cups and these bullcrap plastic trailing arms, you know, stuff like that. Those are going to go. Those are going to go. But that all costs money. When it's all said and done, this particular one here right now is sitting at like, I don't know, 500 bucks, and it's not even done. Somewhere's around there. I mean, obviously my numbers are probably off here. This one, we're not going to get into how much this one's worth. There's too much money in this one. The transmission, obviously the transmission's missing right now. I took a couple of things off of it to add to this one. I needed a pinion gear. The transmission in this has been fully upgraded to hardened steel gears. The differential up front has been filled with what is it? Has been changed out to the heavy duty hardened steel gears as well. And then we actually made a little like kind of gasket thing around here, and now this differential is actually oil filled. Same thing back here. Hardened steel gears. And then we've got like this little like makeshift kind of ghetto gasket thing, and it's filled with oil instead of grease, and it actually performs amazing. I was actually very surprised. It performs very, very well. The transmission is still just greased up because it's not a sealed transmission or anything. Not like this one here. This one's got a fluid-filled diff and a grease-filled diff, and that's because this one is actually, there we go, set that there. This one's actually an unlocked differential, whereas the rear is actually a locked. Yeah, this one's actually locked. This one's, you can't do anything unless they both spin. Same thing over here. This is all fully locked, and up here is all fully locked. I mean, little differences in them and stuff, but yeah, you know, these things, back to what I was saying, these things aren't cheap. These things aren't cheap. They can get expensive, and they can get expensive very fast. So for the fact that RC Addicts actually donated that many trucks to a school for the guy and his students, that's just awesome. It's awesome. It really is. It's really cool. It's stuff like that that kind of kept me in this hobby all this time, especially after all the negativity and all the downport parts of my life as of lately. I still managed to stick around and hang out in this hobby and play around, you know, and just kind of forget about life for a little bit. And if you guys, if anybody's watching this and you actually have had an idea about getting into RC or something, I encourage it. I really do. I encourage it. It's fun. You know, you don't have to get a kit and build it, because there's a lot of people that get very nervous about building a kit because they've never built anything before. I had never built anything before either, and I built this one. So when I built that one, it was a nightmare. I probably built that truck and tore it down 12 times before I actually had power to it because of everything I did wrong, binding the drivetrain and not setting the suspension right, and screwing up the wheels, because you got to build these rims and stuff, and if they're not built right, the tire will come right out of the bead. You know, you should be able to pull it like that and it not come out of the rim. So that took a little bit of trial and error on the first one. This one here went together in like about 6 or 7 months, but that was because of some obvious shit going on in my life. I was busy with work and another job, and well, sadly a divorce and stuff too. So this is where we are. That is where I'll be. And this is where I'll stay, I guess. I don't know. In the meantime, my next video is probably going to be me trying to not knock my camera over, but possibly trying to paint. I'm going to try and get this all painted up and everything. There is a roof. The roof panel has actually already got some designs on it. I will show that in the next video. I'll show that in the next video, and hopefully maybe some of you guys will be able to guess what logo is going on the top of this. And then any suggestions on paint colors and stuff like that, if anybody sees this, down in the comments, let me know what you want for a paint color or something. You know, give me some info, give me some feedback.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to nobody, because there's actually nobody watching this, but maybe some point in time somebody will see this video. We'll see what's up.
Yeah.
So until then, guys, This is the Wraith. This is the Yeti. Both by Axial Racing. If you're actually interested in getting into RC or getting into the hobby at all, maybe you want to do some crawling, maybe you want to do some racing, something, who knows? I highly recommend an Axial kit. If you don't exactly have the money for an Axial kit, because some of these can get expensive, like I have already explained. There was also Tamiya, or Tamiya, depends on, I guess, what part of the world you're at, on how you pronounce that. You know, tomato, tomato. But, yeah. The Tamiya kits are actually, those are pretty cool. Watch out, sweetie. Get up. Those Tamiya kits are pretty cool. We got, let's see.
That funny car.
This one's a Tamiya.
That's not me.
This one was a Tamiya kit. This one was just a, you know, a touring car, but it's got like the suspension's been changed a little bit, and it's got the hard plastic wheels for drift.
That's cool.
This is another car that's still not finished either. I mean, I still have masking on the windows. This car's been like a working project for about over a year. I mean, look at the dust on it. But yeah, this particular one sells with an ESC and a motor,
Keep it down.
and you can get it for like $150. It's really not bad, guys.
Dad,
But
can you read that?
so here we are. We're at about 28 minutes here. I think I'm going to wrap this up and call this the end of the video, guys. Those of you that see this after the fact, do me a favor and jump in those comments and let me know what I should paint this thing. Give me some ideas. Give me some suggestions. And then for the Wraith, the one that's just got torn down, give me some suggestions as to what direction I should go with that. You know, until the next one, guys, take it easy, have fun, stay safe, and whatever you do, life's going to throw curveballs at you. Don't let them hit you. Just keep moving, guys. Take it easy. I'm out.